eternal in the dark depths of this prison.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and after the hilarity that we had last time from Hildibrand, we are going to be finally unlocking the Manderville weapons, so we can actually unlock them here at Razathan and speak with the House Manderville manservant. And yes, we will undertake it as a summoner and make it a Manderville. The House Manderville manservant has been patiently awaiting to speak with you. Mistress Faye, how wonderful to finally speak with you. Your cooperation in Lord Manderville's weaponsmithing endeavor is highly appreciated. Regarding said endeavor, we borrowed a corner of the High Crucible in which to base our crafting station. If you would be so kind as to follow me. So, the High Crucible of Alchemia. Yeah, Alchemia. Love the name. So we found Godbird up on the moon when last we visited him, and I wonder what he's up to. A humble base of operations. You will no doubt be coming back and forth many times in the days ahead, so I strongly suggest that you attune to the city Ethernets if you've not done so already. Otherwise, I trust you are all set to proceed. One moment whilst I inform Lord Manderville of your arrival. Ah, Godbirds. I love Godbirds. I mean, I know he's insane, but man, he is just funny. Oh, welcome, Claire, welcome. With your stalwart assistance adding into the mix, I have every confidence that this adventure in forging will be a complete success. And so, let us begin with a detailed exposition on the history of Manderville weaponry. First of all, when I say Manderville weaponry, what I refer to is the series of masterpieces crafted by the legendary artisan Hildibrand Manderville, the first lord of House Manderville. These purportedly peerless armaments are perhaps our most prized possessions, or at least they were until someone misplaced them. Terrible housekeeping, that. Fortunately, the time-worn manual in which Hildibrand pinned his secrets is both intact and still within our possession. Thus, with that precious family heirloom in hand and a ready supply of purest ore, I intend to recreate what was lost. The work, however, cannot proceed without a few more key ingredients. I should like to call upon you to procure said materials, as well as provide a seasoned adventurer's perspective on the fruits of our labor. Excellent! I knew I could count on you. As a goldsmith, crafting weaponry is akin to venturing into unknown territory, and I would place my trust only in the most proficient guides. Speaking of which, may I introduce one of the very best in the business. Come on over, my friend. Well, goldsmithing can make weapons, you know that, right? Oh, hello. I bet he's gonna be pleased to see us. Bloody hells, I had a feeling you were the adventurer his lordship mentioned was helping out. Like a fly on shite when you catch a whiff of shiny new weapons, ain't ye? Oh, come on, this'll be fun! We've been through much together, you and I. I like a barrel full of plague-ridden messiahs. Look at this gill-added dandy I'm forced to hammer for. I'd rather drag me stones cross hot coals than forge yet another rich old bastard's trinkets. Is that the way of it, then? I contacted Wawina hoping to employ the talents of Eorzia's finest smith. But as you clearly have no interest in providing me with your services, I shall hire another artisan. We can put this talk of stones and coals behind us. Wait, you got me all wrong, your lordship. That was just a bit all smithy humor to lighten the mood. I'd be honored to work with on ye trink, Manderville weapons. So here's the thing. I already spent the coin this job will bring me on some right fancy bottles of Thanarian liquor. I can't afford not to do it. So that means we're back in business, yes? Marvelous! Aye, it's bloody splendid it is. Your crew is all present and accounted for, so let's get to smithing. There's not I like to do more. Presently, however, there are 3 conundrums which stand between us and making any Manderville armament a reality. The first of these is the devising of a method for working the Mandarin. From what I've been able to decipher from the manual, the process is quite demanding. Yeah, just leave that to old Gerald. I've yet to meet a metal I can't beat into shape. Oh, then I shall cede that chore to your artisanal ingenuity. The second is the crafting of ornamentation, which will amplify the weapon's etheric intensity. If it's a steady base you need, then I'm your man, but fiddly bits of decoration are not in me smithing wheelhouse. Then it's fortunate that fiddling with bits is most assuredly in mine, though it shall no doubt be a challenge. Creating suitably exquisite adornments is a task well suited to me and my goldsmithing hammer. As for the third and final problem, wanting for resolution, we require a vial of Exla Manderville. If one has access to an industrial-sized alchemical furnace, it should be possible to extract this super lead of mineral oil from Mandarum-rich meteorites. I'm gonna pretend I understood what you just said. Assuming I've understood what I heard of the process, this extra La Manderville what's-it oil is key to maximizing ethereal conductivity. And thanks to the good graces of the High Crucible, we have the extraction apparatus we require right here. All that remains is to collect 3 or so goodly chunks of Mandarum meteorite. That'll be your charge, Claire. Right, then I will see about preparing materials for my share of the workload. And I'll start stoking the flames. Sounds like we'll need them nice and hot. Okay, but where do I get the stupid meteorites? Oh, Rowena asked me to tell you somewhat. Seems like one of our lackeys has a oh-so-bloody conveniently set up shop over by the Aetherite, and just might have the meteorite chunks we need. Wow, that's convenient. Jubarana, I think it was. Could save you some searching, but she is sure as shite and giving out sky rocks for free. Manderville weapons! Well, that really was convenient. Okay, so let's head back to the Aetherite. I mean, wouldn't it be easier and perhaps cheaper to just go to the moon and see if we can find any? I mean, we should have enough tomestones. You must be the famous Claire. Mistress Rowena said to expect you and to assist with any procurement requests. Manderville meteorites? Why, yes, we happen to have cornered the market on that particular asset. Only so many of them fall from the sky, you see, and collectors offer top gill for such rarities. In your case, however, I've been instructed to request payments in an alternative currency. Say it with me now. Allegan tomestones. The going rate is 500 Allegan tomestones of astronomy for 1 chunk of Manderville meteorite. I'll be here whenever you're ready to make the trade. I was kind of hoping for poetics, but I'll take it. Okay, yep, we have just enough. Just need 3. Yay! That was easy. Enjoy it, because we have a bunch of other weapons waiting in the wings. And, knowing me, I'm probably going to go ahead and get them all. I have a serious problem, I know, but please don't send help. I won't accept it. Well, don't just stand there with your thumb up your ass. Let's see the goods. These are proper skyrocks, and no mistake. Godbird's not back yet, but I reckon we can get a head start on extracting that special oil is. Why do I feel like hilarity is about to follow? I just can't help but shake that feeling, like something funny is about to happen. I have never seen a cutscene without Godbird in it that wasn't funny. Bugger, this might as well be cooking grease for all the conductivity it's got. Must have botched one of the steps, but which one? Pretty sure I followed them instructions to the damn letter. There was no fault in your process, Master Geralt. Oh, then how do you explain this bottle of weak piss sitting on the anvil? It has yet to undergo the final treatment, an advanced oil pressing technique passed down through generations of Manderville lubricant enthusiasts. Lubricant? I'm not even gonna ask. Huh, he'll take more than some enthusiastic oil pressing to bring this liquid up to snuff. O ye of little faith, observe. I knew it. Egads, man! What in the hells are you stripping down to your small clothes for? I should have known you were just some deranged fop. Oh, thank you for finally voicing it, Geralt. Patience, Master Geralt. This is merely the prelude. Behold the mighty squats of a Manderville man! I knew it. I knew something funny was gonna happen. That should be enough to get the juices flowing. Now to demonstrate the aforementioned technique. A single drop of potently empowered Manderville perspiration. Oh, come on! What is this? Oh, do we really have to watch him sweat? Ye gods, it's full of stars! But that don't change anything. You're still just an eccentric old bugger prancing about and sweating on things. Oh my god. And if that's what his sweat can do... Oh, he really is not normal. Maybe so, but look closer, Master Geralt. Thus is the extra la Manderville made ready. What do you mean ready? All you did was add your drippings. But bugger me! It ain't possible! Don't suppose you could explain this, are ye? One does not simply reveal the tricks of one's trade, especially long-guarded family traditions. As a fellow professional, I'm sure you understand. Well, makes no difference to me. Wouldn't be caught dead doing them creepy poses. Racing banter aside, I do believe this puts us in a position of all the necessary components. It's your time to shine, Master Geralt. Oh, I'll shine, all right. You're a cut above the average craftsman, I'll grant you that, but you still have a few rungs to climb. Best shield your eyes, ladies and gents, cause my work is positively blinding. You know, they make a good team. Success! Just as I predicted. That right there is a collaborative masterpiece. The Manderville Index. Oh, pretty fancy. I like it. I would live to see my ancestors' wondrous forge work recreated. You've made me a happy Manderville man, Claire. Let's not break out the bubbly booze just yet, your lordship. We've got a ways to go before we can call our work finished. Master Geralt is quite right. I've neglected to properly explain that this is but the first stage of a much grander creation. The bare bones of the weaponry, if you will. Aye, now begins the endless chore of refinement, which means I'll be stuck here for gods know how long. I am loath to monopolize your time, my good blacksmith, but the manual is written in a most confounding cipher. I am not even certain when I will finish decoding the next step in the process. So I'm to sit idle, eh? At least have a few bottles of quality liquor to keep me company. A regrettable, yet unavoidable delay. Let us reconvene wherein the manual has given up its secret, shall we? Meanwhile, I leave the weaponry in your battle-hardened hand. When next we meet, your report of its performance will be indispensable in guiding our improvements. Ah, and should you wish to experiment with a different variety of Manderville weapon... Oh no! Then this highly trained House Manderville artisan is at your service. I've imparted to him the necessary techniques for facilitating this initial stage of crafting. It requires only a contribution of Manderville meteorite to forge a weapon of your choosing. Okay, is it necessary to be down to your small clothes? Another dear naked bastard? What do you Manderville folk have against trousers? I've been wondering about that for years. What can I say? I mean, he's proud of his body and he's not afraid to show it. You know what? I don't even want to know. Just leave the smithing to me. When I do a job, I do it right. Very well, then I shall return anon. I am most eager to see the next stage of our masterpiece take shape. Well, that was fun. Oh man, I knew that Godbird was something else, but... I mean, his sweat just gave us a really nice new weapon. I'm kind of terrified what other kinds of techniques we're going to have to go through. But hey, we have a weapon that's infused partly with Godbird. How could we all possibly lose from here on out? We are indestructible now. And it looks neat as hell. Anyway, everyone, that's going to be it for right now. Thank you so much for joining me, and perhaps next time when you do see me, I will have a few more weapons to play with. So until next time, everyone, this is Fantasy Girl signing out.